Hey everyone, I just want to welcome you to the webinar tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. This is Tim Mills. I am one of the Diamond coaches on Team Symbiotic. I actually have the pleasure of being able to say that I was David Ingram's first male coach. I've been with him for about 3.5 years now, so it's been an amazing journey, and I can honestly tell you that he is one of my best friends now, and he's part of my family, so it's a beautiful thing. I want to tell you a little bit about Mr. Ingram. He is a 15-star Diamond coach, which is the highest rank that you can attain as a Beachbody coach. And the cool thing is he earns that rank by helping his coaches succeed. You know, he's the 11th person in North America to achieve that rank out of 175,000 coaches. Talk about amazing. He's been a top 10 coach, and that rank is based on him helping his coaches to succeed. He's earned Success Club every single month as a coach, which is a reflection of helping other people by helping them change their lives, getting themselves in better shape, and it's also helped him to become where he is today. Together, David and Kate have built a six-figure income in just 18 months as a coach, and they've personally helped a half a dozen of their own coaches retire from their jobs and fire their bosses. What an amazing feeling that is. Not only can you get healthy and fit being a Beachbody coach, but you can tell your boss that you don't want to work there anymore. You get the freedom to change your own life and to also get the freedom of helping other people change theirs. So one of the great things about being a part of Team Symbiotic is that you become part of our family. And I can honestly tell you that being a part of this is so much more than just being a part of something smaller. I mean, I absolutely love everybody on this team. It's just such an amazing place to be. And David and Kay have built the most amazing training system for our coaches that it's just absolutely amazing. And so there's never any question, are you alone in this, or what do I do next? All you got to do is just follow through the steps. We will guide you, we will show you, we will support you, and you'll get to know us really well, and you'll get to be part of the team, and we'll get to call you family. And it's so fun when we get to hang out at places. We went to on a cruise this year, and we get to see these people through online every day, but once we got face to face, it's like we've been friends for forever. It's a great feeling. It's a lot of fun. So, well, without further ado, I want to introduce you to one of my best friends out there, Mr. David Ingram.
Wow, Tim, thank you so much for that welcome. That was in that introduction. That was really, really nice, man. I really appreciate that. Kate is here with me. We're excited to share with you guys tonight.
Hey guys.
You're going to get a chance to hear from both of us, so we're just really fired up to share this opportunity with more people. And, you know, in a few minutes, you're going to find out the key to getting fit, both what I call physically and financially, where it's going to allow you to lose the weight, reduce stress, and increase your income. But first, I'm going to share a story with you that's pretty embarrassing, and you'll see why in just a moment. So keep watching. Deal? All right. Now, I wasn't always a top Beachbody coach like Tim mentioned, you know, appearing in magazines and helping thousands of people lose weight and build their own home-based business. In fact, far, far from it. Actually, I was 30 pounds overweight, was buried in debt, and was stressed just trying to keep up with my career and 3 kids. And I remember the day when I decided enough was enough. And you need to know how far down I was before I discovered what I'm going to share with you today. It was April of 2009, and I was in my bedroom getting ready for work. It was raining outside, and I knew that rain was going to make more traffic for my drive into the office, and I was already running late. Of course, I was running out of the house without breakfast again, and right when I opened our front door, I noticed a piece of paper taped to the door. It was a notice from the local sheriff that we were being evicted from our home within 60 days. You see, our landlord had been collecting our rent checks, but wasn't paying. Our home was being foreclosed on. My wife's face when I showed her is something I'll never forget. And all I could do is try to be strong and try to act calm, because we'd already lost our house to foreclosure in Florida, and that was why we were renting this house to begin with. And I told her before that everything would be fine, but here it was happening again. We were unable to get approved for loans, our credit cards were maxed out, and we couldn't buy a house, and now we're getting kicked out. On the inside, I felt angry, and I felt defeated because I wasn't providing a stable home for my family, and I wasn't setting a good example of how to take care of my body. I just wanted to feel better and be able to provide more for my family. I just had no time to take care of myself, and I couldn't seem to get ahead with our financial situation. I knew I was in the worst shape of my life physically and financially, and I needed to change, but one more thing had to happen before I really got it. And I'm going to turn it over to Kate to tell you what happened next.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so when David and I got married, we wanted to have 4 kids. We both came from big families, but when... Sorry. Technical difficulties. But after our 3rd child, I sunk into the postpartum depression. I stopped caring about my body, which was my temple, and I just kept gaining weight. I developed a back issue, and the doctors told me to lose weight or get surgery. And I just thought, I would just deal with it. And then when my worst fears came true, one morning I was sitting on the floor with my legs crossed, playing with the kids, and I reached forward to grab some Lego blocks. And I felt something pop in my back. I quickly realized I was in excruciating pain and unable to move. I laid on the floor and screamed for David. He had to call an ambulance who took me to the ER, and for hours they couldn't do anything to eliminate the pain except give me a lot of drugs. I literally couldn't sit up or move from the bed. And then came the most embarrassing moment of my life. With a room full of doctors and my husband, I had to be lifted up and stripped from the waist down so that I could pee in a bedpan. I was so humiliated and embarrassed and lost and angry and thought, how could this be happening to me? I was 28 years old and I was just trying to be a mom and raise my kids and take care of me for my family. And it was that moment that I decided to make a change. I vowed to take control of my life or die trying, and that would never happen to me again. And it was from that point forward that David and I started reading everything we could find about nutrition and fitness. We spent hours reading books and reading things on the internet. We gave up sleep. We stopped watching TV in the evenings, even Survivor and Idol. We both went back to the gym because that's what we did in the past. We saw some initial results, but we plateaued. So we were up late one night when we discovered the solution we were looking for. And we found a Beachbody coach who had been incredibly successful with P90X, working out at home, and had way better results than we had ever seen at the gym, and in a shorter amount of time. This is David's coach, Joel, here. He introduced us to Shakeology and confirmed how important the nutrition was. We connected with him and we joined a community of people who had results like his. Just regular moms and dads getting into the best shape of their lives. We discovered a pattern among the incredible success stories. We discovered the way to get into the best shape of our lives with a plan that fit my busy lifestyle. So I quit the gym, started working out at home half as much time, and I started drinking Shakeology. Even though I had been stuck at 152 pounds for 9 months, and I had never been below 150 pounds since high school, I was able to get thinner than David's and my wedding day, and I dropped to 139 pounds. I still remember how amazing it felt when my husband was taking these pictures of me, and him seeing me like this for the first time. I'm so happy to say that I was able to lose the weight, and I was able to overcome the depression. and it was less time and less effort. So David also had an amazing transformation, which he'll show you in just a minute. But our transformation started inspiring everyone around us. So we made it our mission to share this with as many people as possible. We decided to become full-time coaches, and we've already helped thousands of people get into the best shape of their life. And we've helped thousands of people become a coach and earn income by helping other people get healthy. And today we're going to share it with you if you keep watching to the end of this presentation. I will give it back over to my husband.
Look, I wasn't a fitness pro or a health nut before this. I was a regular dad who worked in an office all day, and the only difference between you and I is that I've discovered a system. We had to sink to the lowest of lows to get to this point, and this is a program that allows people like us to get into the best shape of our lives and earn income by paying it forward. This is the program that's allowed me to drop 40 pounds of fat and get a six-pack for the first time in my life. It has completely changed the way I feel and view what's possible in life, giving me new hope and optimism. But I'm not here to talk to you about my physical transformation. I'm here to talk to you about what happened next. Okay? And this system I'll be sharing with you today so you can finally see the changes that you desire too. And I'll share all the specifics of how it works with you in just a moment. But first, I must tell you why I became a coach. My coach, Joel, invited me to become a coach, and he told me how he was a busy police sergeant, and he did this on the side. I'd never done anything like this before, and I already had a really good career. But the idea of helping other people change their lives and help them feel like I did, that was really appealing to me. And I always wanted to have my own business, but I was really limited on time, right? Just like I said, working full-time, going to school in the evenings, 3 kids, Boy Scout leader, church on Sundays. I mean, I didn't have a lot of time. But I liked that I could do this on the side while keeping my job, and it didn't really cost much. In fact, I saved money on Shakeology just becoming a coach. But I still wasn't sure. Okay, so here's where it made all the difference. It was November. It was Thanksgiving, and it was time to head out. It was time to head out to Phoenix to see my family. It was Thanksgiving of 2009. My sister Christina was a mom of 5, recently divorced, and this divorce, she had married her high school sweetheart, so she was just devastated by this divorce. And my family was asking me to talk to Christina. They said, I'm the only one she'll listen to. She was really going off the deep end. She was making bad choices. She was on antidepressant medication, anxiety medication. She was just, emotional eating, making bad choices. And my family was really concerned. They were like, please talk to your sister Christina. And I'm sitting here like, I don't know what I'm going to say to her, right? I went out there to visit her, and I remember sitting right across the table from her. Now, I was in the middle of P90X at this point. I'm doing my workouts. I have my pull-up bar in her living room, and so she had seen me working out. She had seen me lose a little bit of weight. I'd lost like 10 pounds at this point. She was like, wow, you look a lot younger. You look a lot healthier. But I remember sitting across the table from her after I just finished the workout, and I was like, what am I going to say? Like, I had been praying for inspiration. Like, what am I going to say to her that's going to make her help her change her life? And all I could think of was this. I literally said, well, Christina, why don't you trade the Red Bull and the ice cream for Turbo Fire and Shakeology? And she looked at me and she goes, okay. And right there, everything changed. And that was 3.5 years ago, and she started with what she could, a 30-minute workout, replacing a meal with Shakeology, trying to improve her nutrition. She started regaining her confidence. Okay, so and I'll tell you more about her story in just a minute, but when I ask the question, why become a coach? Well, because it allows you to help people around you that you care about. Instead of just being that shoulder to cry on, you can actually give people an option, a solution to make a difference in their lives. Beachbody gives you the tools you need to help people. I mean, have you noticed how many people around you are overweight now? 7 out of 10. And the number one cause of death now is obesity related. It's preventable. Diabetes, cholesterol, heart disease, high blood pressure, it's all related to people being overweight. And Beachbody has the solution. The Beachbody Challenge is the solution. And then Beachbody goes one step further by giving us this coaching opportunity where we earn income just referring people to them. It's the easiest thing in the world. You're using the products, you're losing weight, and people say, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm doing P90X, or I'm drinking the Shakeology. Oh, I never heard of Shakeology. What is that? Oh, it's this, and that. It's a it's a meal replacement shake. And they're like, well, where can I get it? I tell them, you can get it from Beachbody. But if you're thinking about getting it, let me send you a link. They'll give me credit just for referring you. People are like, cool. It's just like inviting somebody to DirecTV and you get a referral bonus. Great, right? Join our support group. I'll be your accountability partner, right? So fast forward, my sister Christina, 3 years later, she is now remarried. They have 9 kids now. 9 kids, yeah, combined family. And you know what she told me? That's her at the bottom there. She said, I have never been happier in my entire life. She has 9 kids, and she is a full-time Beachbody coach. She just quit her daycare in the last year. And this is a few months ago, she is already earning $1,000 a week, and she does this part-time. Right? She's completely regained her confidence. She's empowering other women. She's become a leader step by step. So why become a coach? To help other people make a real difference. So, when Christina told me that she wanted to do TurboFire and Shakeology, I wasn't even a coach yet at that point. I was like, all right, let me sign up. You sign up under me, and the rest is history. So, the essence of Beachbody and what it means is you can accomplish your goals by helping other people accomplish their goals. By helping other people lose weight and get in shape and encouraging them, you earn income and can accomplish your goals as well, and it helps you stay on track as a coach. Now, what about me? My dream, for me to be working full-time and to take this on and just run with it, I had to have a dream that really motivated me. And you know what it was? It was to trade in the traffic. I spent 3 hours a day in traffic in Miami, and then I spent 2 hours in traffic out here in Southern California, going to a job to try to earn an income, to pay for a house that I could barely afford, to pay for cars that I could barely afford, and I wanted to trade that for walking my kids to school and working from home. And in 18 months later, I did. And I remember when I sat down and turned in my notice to my boss, and he was surprised, and he was like, you mean this whole P90X thing? You were like, you can live off of that? And he made me meet with his boss. So he tried to talk me out of it, then his boss tried to talk me out of it, and then I had to meet with his boss's boss. So now I'm meeting with the North America CEO of our company, of a very large Fortune 1000 company, and he's sitting there, trying to convince me not to do it, and he goes, this is what he said to me, he goes, well, what if we just give you more money? And I said to him, you can give me more money, but you can't give me freedom. Okay? And I actually quit my job, earning less money with Beachbody. But because I loved it so much, I felt like I was on fire, I had a passion for it, my income grew, it doubled my Experian income, my previous career income, a year later. And Kate and I were able to pay off all of our credit card debt and our cars. We've earned three vacations and quit my full-time job. Now, there's no guarantee how much you're going to earn. I'm not here to promise you anything. It's totally based on your level of effort and your productivity. But what I am telling you is I'm somebody who's done it. And I'm somebody that works every day trying to help other people do it. And if you decide like, hey, you know what, I'd like to do this, I'd like to commit to this, then I'm going to invest in you. When you invest in yourself, we invest in you because we want to help you succeed. It would bring us no greater joy than to help other people experience what we've experienced. Okay? But you know what? You may not want to go into this full time like we did. You may just be interested like, hey, I'd love to earn a little extra money on the side. Wouldn't that be great? To earn a few $100s per month, how much relief would that bring to your family? Right? I read that the average family could stay out of foreclosure if they just had an extra $500 a month. Okay? Well, we have helped people do that, quite a few people do that, and I'm going to tell you more about that in just a minute. But Beachbody is one of the most amazing companies to represent. They keep coming out with amazing tools like T25. What does everybody struggle with today? They're too busy. They're too busy to work out. So what does Beachbody do? They create 25-minute workouts for us and 30-minute workouts. And now we have a better tool to help people, right? What does everybody struggle with? Nutrition. So what do? They come out with a 21-day fix nutrition plan where it teaches portion control and it has a great nutrition guide. They give us Shakeology, which is the quickest and easiest way to improve your health overnight. Shakeology, I'll talk about that in a minute, but 9 servings of fruits and vegetables, all your daily vitamins. So why be a coach? Well, who's going to wake people up to the health issues that are destroying lives? Who's going to stop the increasing rate of heart disease and diabetes and obesity? Who's going to help people lose weight, reduce stress, and have more balance in their life? Who's going to have the courage to invite other people to change? And who's going to be there to support them when they're ready to change? Who's going to be there? We are, Team Symbiotic, Beachbody coaches. We're on a mission to help other people with the health issues that are stealing their life away. And we're helping them by helping them to lose weight, reduce stress, and increase their energy so they can enjoy their life. Because we know there's a symbiotic relationship with your health. And when it's in balance, everything in life is better. And how do we do it? We run online health and fitness challenges to help busy people lose weight and reduce that stress and increase their energy. We run challenges. We're not personal trainers. We're not nutritionists. We run challenges online. We know that when you combine a good workout with good nutrition and support, that's the total solution. That's what finally worked for Kate and I. That's what's worked for millions of people who have joined. It's all about the combination of those three. If you try to do it on your own, you've tried. How many workouts have you tried before? How many different diets have you tried before? You can try things on your own all the time, but when you get involved in the work as a person and you're part of a team, that's what keeps you on track. When I first started and Joel said, hey, come do P90X with me, and I finally stuck with it and did it, if you had told me right then, hey, you want to do this for a year, I'd have been like, heck no, you're crazy. I'm not going to do P90X more than one time. It's such a hard workout. But guess what? Now I've been doing it for 3.5 years. It's become a lifestyle. So what made the difference? Because I stopped. I didn't stop when I had reached my goal. I then started caring more about other people and helping them reach their goals. And that's what's kept me accountable and engaged this whole time. It's all about helping other people. So, like I said, if not us, then who? If not now, then when? Team Symbiotic. So, just imagine for yourself, okay? You're following our simple plan, because again, we train you, we mentor you, we show you a system that works. You're dropping the weight, feeling full of energy. Each day you're waking up with inspiration and support, surrounded by people who are cheering you on every step of the way, and a team who's there to guide you and answer your questions at any time. And before you know it, living a healthy lifestyle is no longer a challenge, it becomes a habit on autopilot. And you become the person you were meant to be, a healthier, stronger, more confident you. And you turn around and you invite others to join you. and you pay it forward with the things that you've learned. And you realize you've become a happier you, one that is making a difference in other people's lives. Now, you may have doubts, right? We all do. But I'm here to tell you this can work for you even if you have limited time, you've never been a fitness nut, you don't have a track record of success, and you don't have a high school diploma or a college degree. Because you know what? When I started this, all 4 of those things were true for me. Okay? You just have to be coachable and willing to work hard and develop the skills. Now let me tell you real quick what Beachbody coaching is not, just so you know exactly what you're about to experience. This is not some get-rich-quick scheme that promises something silly, like earn $10,000 in 30 days or something ridiculous like that. You've been lied to enough. It's time for a solution that works without the gimmicks. Now let me tell you about one of my wife's best friends, Shannon MacArthur. Now they weren't best friends when they first met. They were just, Shannon was a customer of Kate's, and Shannon suffered from alcohol addiction. She suffered from depression, and when she first started working with Kate, she wouldn't even show pictures with her face on there. She would send them cut off from the neck down. She was that embarrassed, and her marriage was not in the best shape. And working with Kate in challenge groups, doing TurboFire and Shakeology and clean eating, she had an amazing transformation. Still didn't even realize how inspiring it was until Kate encouraged her to share it. Well, Shannon became a coach, long story short, over the course of, it's been about 2 years now, because her first year she was just working on herself, and second year she was coaching. She's kicked the alcohol problem. She's overcome depression. She's now building a team of women, helping women, and she just quit her daycare job, home-based job, within the past year, just in the last couple months, actually. And Kate and Shannon have become best friends. Okay, those are the types of things that can happen to you in this business. You can help somebody change their life in ways that you couldn't even fathom until it happens. And you know what? Then they turn around and they tell you thank you. And thank you for making me a happier mom for my kids. And then you get to meet them at the Beachbody Summit, and they hug you, and you hang out as if you've been lifetime friends because you have become good friends. You've struggled together. You've succeeded together. You've been together through thick and thin. You've been together on the good days and the bad days. That's what being a coach is all about. It's just about supporting people and believing in them. Here's another example. This is Shane Minton. He's a coach of mine. When Shane first started talking to me, he said that he never felt happy with his body his entire life. He grew up overweight. He said he was always ashamed of his body, never knew what it was like to actually feel attractive, never wore tank tops. And Shane's an awesome guy. He's a busy EMT. He's got a great career. He helps people on the opposite end of the spectrum. He helps people after they've developed health issues in most cases. And Shane, decided, he's like, hey, I want to become a coach, or at least he told me he was interested. But he's like, I just want to try it for a month. And I said, well, then don't even become a coach. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, if you're just going to try it for a month, nobody's good at something within a month. You're going to start a business and do it for a month? And I said, don't even join. Unless you have a commitment, a real commitment to do this, then, just don't do it. So Shane came back. I guess he didn't like me telling him not to do it. He came back and he committed. And he earned, he was really concerned about paying for Shakeology in the beginning. He's like, I don't know if I can afford it. But he committed. He earned $500 his first month as a coach. He just was on fire, and he's continued to have a track record of success, earning Success Club month after month after month, and he's on fire. And you know what? He feels happy with the body he has now. He's proud of his body, and he loves helping other people. And this dude is on fire. But that's, just another example. So whether your goals are to do this full time or just to earn a few $100s per month, there's room for you on our team. Even if you're somebody who's like, hey, I just want to maybe save some money on Shakeology and get the discount. That's how, many people have started. So starting today, their success can be your success too. And in short, there are no easy answers, yet we've made this as easy as it can get. So let's take a look at who you will be working with when you become a Beachbody coach. The company is Beachbody, LLC. They were founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Congdon. They have over $750 million in annual sales. They are debt-free, very profitable, and they've won an award as the DSA Rising Star Award. You've probably recognized them from all of their different workouts. They have some of the best workouts ever created at home and in the gym. They have they own a lot of certification programs that are taught in the gym, and their cornerstone of what has made them so successful is the Beachbody Challenge. When you combine everything into a challenge pack, you get the total solution. Like I said, the workout, the Shakeology meal replacement, the support of a coach. And what is the Beachbody Challenge? Small private groups, everybody working out at home, checking in online to support and motivate each other. We do daily check-ins and weekly weigh-ins. We help with nutrition. And everyone's replacing one meal a day with Shakeology. Many of you on this webinar have already come through a lot of our challenge groups, so you're familiar with this. And Shakeology, what is it? Some of you may have no idea what Shakeology is, or you've only heard a little bit about it. Basically, it's a super high quality meal replacement shake. And it's, some people mistake it for like, oh, protein shake. No, it's a meal replacement shake. And it's full of antioxidants. It has over 70 ingredients. Think of it like 5 salads in one drink that actually tastes good. But it's all whole foods. So you're getting your 9 servings of fruits and vegetables. You're getting all your daily vitamins and minerals. It's all natural. It's soy-free. It's gluten-free. It's caffeine-free. It's not the cheapest on the market. This is not the low quality. This isn't the Slim Fast or the Body by Vi shakes or any of those others that are just cheap, where they make it for profit. This is actually something worth putting in your body. And when you do, what is it going to do for you? And what is it going to do for the people that you help? It's going to give them more energy. It's going to reduce their cravings. It's going to give them control over their appetite for the first time. And it's going to help them lose weight. But more importantly than losing weight, it's going to help them to be healthy from the inside out. And it's easy. Like, I don't have time to go, and nor do I want to go to all the farmers markets and health food stores and gather up like all these different fruits and vegetables that are all organic and try to make my own shakes every day. No, this gets delivered to your house. It sits on your counter. You can make one in like 2 minutes, and there's nothing that even comes close to it. And you get to put that in your body every day, knowing that every day you have at least one meal that was totally awesome, and it's your entire day's worth of vitamins. Okay? That's critical. So, another great tool. This is the most popular tool that you'll have as a coach. This is the best selling, and it's the most popular because everybody needs help with nutrition. So, let's take a look at how you earn money as a coach. Okay? This is an example. Let's say you form a challenge group, and you invite 5 friends and family, coworkers to join you. Each person gets a challenge pack. You're going to get to help them save money, by the way. Challenge packs, you get a discount of like $70. So you become a coach. Somebody's like, oh, yeah, I heard of that T25. I'm thinking about doing it. You're like, guess what? I can hook you up with a discount. I'm a coach. Now I can save you $70 on a challenge pack. Sweet. Challenge packs are only available through coaches. And they're like, okay, well, I'm going to go buy it. You're like, cool, let me send you a link because they'll give me credit just for referring you. Oh, nice. I can tell you 100% of the time that I've told people that, when I've said they'll give me credit for referring you, they respond positively. I don't tell them like, well, you can buy it through me. I say you buy it from Beachbody, but let me send you a link, and they'll give me credit for referring you. They're like, oh, cool, yeah, you told me about it, or you inspired me about it. Yeah, I'd love to help you out. So that's how it works. Take a look at the commission from that. People buy a challenge pack, you're getting a commission of anywhere from $40 to $70 on each one. So in this case, 5 people, that's $350 in commissions for 5 challenge packs. That's $70 per person. And then each month thereafter, as they reorder their Shakeology, you're getting $30 a person. That's very generous from Beachbody. That's very, very generous. And so what do? Every month we start new challenges. Now, we also do free challenges. You may have noticed that. We run free clean eating challenges. We run free push-up challenges. We do all kinds of other free challenges because we always want to give people an option. As a coach, it's not about making money. That's secondary. What comes first is helping people. So we have free options to help people as well. And when you join our team as a coach, we give you all of that. We train you. We give you all the daily posts and the daily videos, and we show you how to run a group right on Facebook. So you've got a system and all the tools you need. You're also given 3 websites right by from Beachbody. So it's like a business in a box with the best support team that you're going to have helping you. And what do you share with people? You let the tools do the talking for you. You point them to websites. You point them to videos. You invite them. If you have somebody that wants to be a coach, invite them to this webinar. Send them the recording, right? Let us do the talking for you. And then invite them to challenge groups. Now, you may be thinking, well, what if I don't have results yet? You might be somebody out there who's like, hey, I don't have results. Maybe I should wait till I have this amazing transformation. Well, let me tell you about my cousin Ashley. My awesome cousin Ashley. She was just starting off her journey as a coach, and she signed up as a coach to get the discount. And she just posted out there, she's like, hey, look, I'm tired of being out of shape. I'm joining this Beachbody challenge with my coach. Who wants to do it with me? And boom, all these people, all of her friends were like, I want to do it. If you're doing it, I'm doing it. She made $350 her first month, okay? She didn't go out there and post pictures of herself. In fact, it took her like a year before she even showed any recently. And but she worked with her upline coach, my sister Christina, and a year later, she's a Star Diamond coach, right? And she didn't have a transformation. So, is it possible? Absolutely. Now, who can be a coach? Anybody can be a coach, because the type of people that you're going to be inviting to join you are people that relate to you. So whether you're a grandma or you're in IT, I used to be in IT, whether you're a cop or a hairstylist or a stay-at-home mom like Kate and Christina and Shannon and a lot of coaches on our team, anybody can be a coach. Now, what do coaches actually do? The first thing we do is we save 25% on all the Beachbody products while we're getting healthy ourselves. So, when I was thinking about becoming a coach, I was like, well, even if I'm not successful, I still get to use the products and I get to save money, and they're products I would already use anyways. So I might as well invest in myself. The worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get in really good shape. That's not a bad thing to have happen, right? So number 2, you share your results of how you're feeling. Like, hey, I'm down 3 pounds, I'm down 5 pounds. Or, hey, I'm kicking the soda habit. I'm feeling good. I'm not, gorging myself anymore. People are going to be like, well, what are you doing? You're looking great. What are you doing? You're like, bam, this is what I'm doing. Beachbody challenge. I can get you in the next group. I can get you a discount, right? And what do? You invite them to the groups, and then you support them and you encourage them by answering their questions. We suggest new workouts for them. We help them pick one out, right? We recommend supplements to them, like Shakeology or Energy and Endurance or Recovery Drink. But that's essentially what coaches do, and we build a team of coaches. Now, remember, coaches, you don't have to be a fitness expert or a medical expert or a nutrition expert or even fit from day one, because I sure wasn't. This was me on day one, okay, working at a job. Now, the Beachbody business opportunity is really different than anything else that's out there. Here's why. They spend $125 million a year on advertising. You see their infomercials all over TV, they're in magazines, so they already generate brand awareness out there with people in society. It's very rare that I'll tell somebody, hey, I'll say, hey, have you heard of P90X, Insanity, Brazil Butt Lift, T25, any of those programs? Usually people have heard of one of them. They're like, oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Everybody's heard of it or has a story. So they've already got a frame of reference to it. Beachbody gives you a personalized website. In fact, they give you 3 of them. They handle all the product orders. They handle the shipping and the customer service. And you can qualify for them to give you their customers. Those customers who call up the infomercial and they're like, hey, I want to buy a program. They're like, yeah, would you like the help of a free coach? Sure. Bam. They give those to us. When you reach Emerald, once you sign your first 2 coaches, you can get customers given to you. Okay? It's crazy. But how do you make money? Like I said earlier, you earn commissions. Like you can earn 25% on anything that you sell or that people buy using your link. But if you want to build a big income, you build a team of coaches because that's how you're going to earn team volume. Okay? There's nothing like this out in corporate America because this is truly a team-based environment where, think about it, I want you to succeed because when you succeed, I succeed. And you're going to want your coaches to succeed because when they succeed, you succeed. So everybody's like helping each other out because we all succeed together. There's no competition to get the promotion or to, there's no politics to impress the boss because there is no boss. You're the boss, right? And so it's just, there's nothing really like it out there. So on top of that, you can earn coach vacations. Kate and I, for the first 7 years of our marriage, never went on a vacation without the kids. Her and I never went alone. We spent 1 night on our honeymoon, and then for the next 7 years didn't have a single vacation without the kids. Since becoming Beachbody coaches, I literally can't count anymore. We've been to the Bahamas. We've been to the Caribbean. We just went on another Caribbean cruise without the kids. They flew us to Argentina. We earned a trip to Argentina. And then we've taken other vacations we have taken the kids on that we earned for free, like Disney World that we just went on. We've gone to Hawaii alone and taken the kids back. So, there's just this incredible opportunity to help people, to do something positive, to invest in yourself at the same time, and you get crazy rewarded for it. So let's take a look at what you will receive when you sign up. And guys, we're almost done here, so we're kind of coming to the end of this. Hope you're with me. I hope you're getting excited. I hope this is exciting to you because I know when I saw it, I was like, heck yeah, that's exciting for me. But let's take a look. You're going to receive a fun and effective home-based workout if you don't have one already. Now, these are the best workout programs in the world. You know that, and you get to own it and keep it for life. You'll also receive our secret weapon for weight loss and energy, Shakeology. Yep, that's 30 shakes, enough to last you for the next 30 days. And you get a spot in our private online training bootcamp developed by successful coaches. When in life do you have a mentor that says, hey, you know what? I've done it, and I'm willing to turn around and help you do it too. Okay, how often do you get that opportunity? Are you going to pass it up, let it pass by you, or are you going to jump on it? Because these opportunities come by every so often in our life. Okay, that's what you're getting here is a mentor and training when you become a coach. We're here to help you build the habits and the skills to be successful, and best of all, an opportunity to earn income part-time doing something that makes a difference in other people's lives. And you've probably noticed by now the Beachbody coaching opportunity is by far the most effective way to improve your life physically and financially at the same time. And you may believe that an opportunity that can do this much for you would require a big investment. And in all honesty, it really should. After all, this system has helped thousands of folks just like you drop weight and earn income. Your total investment today is only $140 to $205 depending on the workout you choose. Let's break that down a little bit. You pick a challenge pack. Like the 21-day fix, $160. Or TurboFire, it's actually on sale this month for a few more days for $140. Or P90X3, it's on sale for $180. You're going to get your workout, you're going to get Shakeology, you're also going to be able to upgrade to coach for free. So when you buy a challenge pack, when you're signing up as a coach, you automatically, they waive the $40 startup fee. Okay? Now, what's your ongoing costs? $16 a month. Okay? That starts after 30 days, and that covers the 3 websites they give you and all the other customer service and all that stuff. What does Shakeology cost when you're a coach? It's $97 a month. It comes out to like $350 a day. So you're replacing a meal for $350 a day. You can just work that right into your grocery budget or your food eating out budget. Okay, it's $350 a day for a meal. That's it. Those are your only costs. But I don't want you to look at this like costs. I want you to look at this as an investment. It's an opportunity to actually, you know, it's an investment in your health, but it's an investment in your income potential as well, right? But here's the kicker. Beachbody's so confident in this, they offer an unconditional guarantee on everything, including the coaching opportunity. Just try everything for a full 30 days, and if you don't see the results you expect, or even if you just don't like the workouts or how the shake tastes, or you don't like our team, no questions, no hassles, you can send it back. But like I said, you don't want to get into a business just to try it. You know, like I'm going to try it for a little while and we'll see. That's kind of setting yourself up for failure, right? Because the first sign of any trouble, you're out, right? If you want to really change your life, and like I'm telling you, if you hear my voice right now, I am telling you, this opportunity is yours for the taking. It is 100% real, and you can change your life today. Right now, you can change your life and put it on a whole new path. But it takes a big commitment. It takes a real commitment to yourself. It takes a commitment to put the work in even when you don't feel motivated or excited to. And if you're somebody who's been through a transformation, you already know what I'm talking about. You already know what it's like to have to pick yourself up some days and have to remotivate yourself. Okay? Building this business is just like P90X. There's a daily, you know, it's like doing a workout program and eating healthy. There's a daily activity that you got to do. There's days when you're going to feel really motivated and days when you don't. There's going to be time when you look for, you know, to your coach for some motivation or some help. And there's going to be times when you have these great breakthroughs and successes. Okay? So I know what it takes to succeed in this business, and if you feel like this is a fit for you, then I want you to make a strong commitment. Okay? Now, I think we're done. I know that was a lot to cover, and you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed, and that's okay. After watching this webinar, people typically fall into one of 3 categories. You know, there's the first category, you may be feeling like, yeah, I really want to do it, but I've got some questions, I'm not really sure. You know what? I don't want you to sign up until you've got those questions answered. I want you to contact the person who invited you to this, and I want you to get your questions answered. Okay? But just know that you can ask questions for months and months and months. Okay? Or you can jump in and get started. Okay? But like I said, I want you to feel good about it. Now, the second category of people, you're like, I hated this, it was a waste of time, and you know what? Thank you for your time, and best of luck to you in whatever you choose to do in your life. Okay? Now, the third category of people, you're like, heck yeah, I'm excited. You know what? I'm excited too. I'm excited to work with you. I'm excited to mentor you and to help you change your life and accomplish whatever goal that you want to accomplish. Okay? You're the type of person that I want to work with. Okay? If you want to run with me, I want to run with you too. Okay? I'm fired up about this after 3.5 years. After 3.5 years, I'm still fired up about this because it's just amazing. So if you're that type of person, I want you to get with the person who invited you to this webinar, and I'm excited to have you on the team as a Beachbody coach. Okay? Now, I am going to open this up to Q&A. So for those of you who are with us, you can, it's a little tricky if you're on a mobile device. You might have to exit out of the video that's playing and type your question into the chat, and then press play to go back into it. But I'm going to look at the chat, and if there's any questions, I'm going to answer them for you, okay? So just go ahead and type your questions into the chat. I'm looking through a lot of looking through the comments here. Let's see. Asia says this is impressive. Thanks, Asia. Drew it sounds pretty good to me too. Drew says the part that sounds the best to me is not having to handle the orders. All I will have to do is make a suggestion and get paid for it. Yep, Drew, you're exactly right. Dee Dee says, very exciting. Yamli says, I want to change. Dee Dee says, heck yeah, I'm already excited. Aja says, if you're a coach, are you allowed to leave your team and switch? No, if you're a coach, you're not allowed to leave your team and switch. Okay, so I'm watching the chat. If you have other questions, you can put them there. Otherwise, let me go over some of the most common questions that we typically get. Now, if you already own Shakeology, or you already have a workout in Shakeology, can you still become a coach? Yes, you can just pay the $39.95 and you become a coach. And here's some really good news. If you've already paid for a challenge pack in the past, you can become a coach for free. Yep, so ask the person who invited you to this. Amy said, okay, let me start with Ed. Ed says, what are the 3 websites they give you? Ed, you can see them at Shakeology.com. You'll get your own of that. Beachbodycoach.com, and I think it's myultimatereset.com. Okay, take a look at those. Amy says, I'm wanting to do this as well as my husband. Should we both sign up as coaches, or should one of us sign up under the other? Amy, I highly recommend that you have your husband sign up under you, and he will help. He could be your first coach and help you get close to Emerald. Once you sign your first 2 coaches, that makes you an Emerald coach. That's your first rank advance, and that gets you closer to qualifying for free customers as well. So, like my wife Kate signed up. She signed up under me. My sister Christina signed up under me. Her husband Brian signed up under her. So, I would definitely do it that way. Yeah. So, Michael, you already have the programs. Then just get your Shakeology. Well, you can get your Shakeology for $97, and you pay your the one-time payment of $39.95. That's $140. But you could get a whole challenge pack like TurboFire for $140, same price, and you could turn around and sell TurboFire, or on Craigslist, or you could turn around and offer it as a prize in one of your challenges, or offer it to somebody that you want to help out. So Yamali asks, or I'm sorry, Danette, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right, but Danette says, is Shakeology safe for a 14-year-old daughter? Absolutely, I think so. I mean, we give it to our kids. It's full of nutrition. Sometimes our 10-year-old will give her like a half serving, but I mean, a 14-year-old, is pretty close to an adult body, so they can. Like my 14-year-old, at least he's 6'2", so he could drink a full serving, no problem. But yeah, I mean, it's full of vitamins and minerals, all natural, whole foods. I can't think of anything better to give your children. But yeah. Let's see. Yamli says, I already have a workout program, Shakeology, became a coach. What's next? Well, really, to be active as a coach, you have to be purchasing, if you want to be active as a coach and be like qualifying for commissions, you have to be purchasing something each month. Beachbody wants to make sure that you're actually using the product. So typically coaches buy Shakeology to satisfy that requirement. So you want to be, make sure you're buying your Shakeology each month, and that will keep you active as a coach. Now, when you have customer orders under you, that helps keep you active as a coach as well. So let's see. Yeah, that's it. So I'm keeping an eye on the questions in the chat. Dee Dee, yeah, let's talk offline, Dee Dee, so we can go into more detail about that. Ed Round, Ed, I'll put those into the chat. Shakeology.com, beachbodycoach.com, and I think it's myultimatereset.com. Those are the 3 websites that Beachbody gives you. You'll have like mine is shakeology.com/DavidRSM, right? And then you can see that it points to me. David RSM. All right. So for those of you who are ready to join, I'm excited. Contact the person who invited you. And the first thing you're going to do when you become a coach is you're going to go through Quick Start training. It's a 7-day Quick Start. And then we have a 30-day boot camp. And that's how we get started and teach you the ropes of how to be successful and get people into challenge groups and to grow your business. So thank you, everyone, for your time, and thank you for your participation. And we will turn this off. Good night. Have a good night, everyone.